talk about why I wrote some poems that I posted previously. I'm not good at reading them, so I might as well talk about them and let you guys know where their inspiration came from and why I decided to, and basically let you know why I wrote them. Foremost, let me talk to you about shady mannequins. That was an inspiration from, Mr. Poetry, aka Timothy Payton, and or his reverse, Timothy Payton, aka Mr. Poetry. That was an inspiration that came from him, and basically it was like saying, there's people out there that really are so cruel and so shady, and can throw all kinds of dirt on your name. And that was just, that hit home for me, because I've been down that road and I understood where he was coming from. And he just talked to me a lot about a personal vendetta he was going through, and it was inspiration. And another reason why I wrote it is because to make an understanding and prove a point to those people out there that are shady, and the people that kind of did somebody dirty, and that was basically to prove my point, to let you guys know that what you did is wrong, and the people that are throwing shade towards other people, that's wrong too. And when my mind goes, it goes. There's no stopping me after that. And when a poem is already written, it's already said and done. The second poem was Poets of Light. That inspiration came from something on the inside, and it was just something that it just hit me one day. I woke up and something just hit me on the inside, and when I would say it was a poem of inspiration from Mr. Poetry as well. And when he wrote Speak My Poetry, that was an inspiration for me. That was something that I really related to. And the line what he said was, I speak my poetry because I have a voice. And that's something that really hit me. And when I heard that, I was like, I'm like, that makes so much sense and so true in so many ways. Us poets, we have a voice. We really do. And just because we write so much, especially most poets are just literally just writers, pen and paper, or doing the computer thing. Me, I'm a pen and paper lifer. The computer thing, me and the computer we're just not friends right now. That's basically where the inspiration came from, was from him as well. That was just something that hit me, and when it hit me, I was like, wow, oh my god, it was really awesome. And I've been inspired by Tim since the day I met him, and since the day that I saw one of his poems that really hit me. It hit me hard, and I was emotional over it. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I have to talk to this guy, because he's a poet just like me. And it was the beginning of an awesome relationship, and I think that was something that I was so proud to see someone else, actually was a poet just like me. And I thought that I was really the only one out there that wanted to change basically what poetry was really about. And wow, it was really awesome it's really awesome to be a part of this, especially writing through it and healing through the poetry. And Poets of Light is letting people know that are non-poets, that don't write or whatever, letting you guys know what we are. We are literally poets of light. We change you. We can change your life the way you have your life now. But if you read something of ours, or read any type of poet, anybody that writes poetry, and I know it touches you in some type of way, shape, or form. And that's the goal, is to change lives, and to really you know, for people to really like, for us to inspire you guys, because you guys inspire us to write. So it's kind of like, it's a chain reaction thing, you know. It all goes ducks in a row in a lot of ways. So that's why I wrote Poets Flight. It's basically because we really are, have this light on the inside of us, and we all have different gifts. You know, we all have different gifts of what we write about, personal wisdom, whatever. And basically, like, you know, you can read somebody's poetry and you can change your mind about being like, about not wanting to live life. Because a person that's suicidal can maybe read some of our material, one of us, and change their mind about what they were going to do, especially if it's a suicide thought. So I just want you to think about that, you know? Somebody who had a suicide thought today may not tomorrow. They may not want to, you know, they may not want to commit suicide. And that is something that's powerful, really powerful. And 9 times out of 10, you know, when we talk about, you know, life itself, you know, we don't really want to hear anything about self. But that's really where it starts from. Poets, and, you know, especially many generations from us, basically, you know, there's been so many people out there that have been writing poetry. Maybe not these days, you don't hear a lot about it, but it's still out there, you know. I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, because why I wrote those 2 poems. And there's more to come. There's more to come from me and Mr. Poetry. We're going to always collaborate and think about things, you know, especially talking to the other poets too. You know, other poets inspire other poets. That's just the way it is. I mean, when I have a conversation with Tim, I always are inspired by everything he says. And also been inspired by other poets too, especially what they put down and what they write. I've been really like inspired by them. So, you know. But anyway, so that's kind of why I wanted to go live here. I don't go live very much because I'm a very busy woman and I'm a model and I'm busy writing something or I'm doing something, you know, because I'm so just a busybody all the time. But when I do go live, it's very rare, and it's very 9 times out of 10 it's very personal, and I have to be fired up to go live. And I know Clarence knows that. So, So, I mean, I'm hoping that you got a recognition or an understanding of why I wrote those 2 poems. So there's more to come, and I definitely will talk about, you know, my other poetries and, you know, why I write them. So it's best for me to explain, it's self-explanatory of why I write, you know, the poems that I write, and give you an inspiration of where it comes from and why, you know. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get going, and I'm going to take my relaxed time. But I love you guys, and, you know, thank you for watching, whoever did. And I love ya. Miss Poetry. Bye.